What's going on YouTube? My name is Athieno and welcome back to another defense guide for Rainbow Six. So today we're going to be going the most infamous theme park. If you are watching this video now, Themepark is currently in ESL map play, or the map pool. Bank has been taken out for Themepark, so it's going to be interesting. Evil Geniuses has already played on Themepark, so it's already like being played. Not a lot of people like Themepark. It was really unexpected, but I think it's really good to get a new map in the pool. So let's start out with the most famous site, Throne. So I am going to be playing Cade, but the main objective for Throne is to have good anchors. Roamers are not that big of a deal, but your main priority for this site is to have numbers and to play for the attackers to come in. When the attackers are not able to get the wall, when you're on Themepark and you're not defense first, I recommend banning Maverick or Dasher, because if you ban one of those two ops, then it's a lot harder for them to get walls open, especially on Themepark. Themepark always has, on every single site, there's always some sort of breachable wall for Thermite or a Hibana to get the wall. So as Cade, if you don't have Cade, use Bandit. If you don't have Bandit or you don't want to use him, play a Doc. Play someone that can have either an ACOG or some sort of utility to counter this. You can also impact trick. If you guys didn't know, you can open up this above, throw an impact, throw a nitro. I don't know, nitro cells aren't really that. It's kind of hard to get a kill with that sometimes because people are running around. But that's the, like, if the team does not open up this wall, you win the site. Just because, like, I mean, obviously they can still kill you, but like, you know, you want to hold tight angles. Be careful if you sit right here, because they can actually shoot you through this. See this little cracker here? People can lie down and it's really hard to hit them sometimes. Also, this doorway right here, if you want a good free kill spot, sit behind here. See this red beam right here? You want to tuck it and make a crosshair so it's really in there. When someone peeks, one tap, easy. So put the K chargers down. If they have a Thatcher, I recommend holding onto them, but you have to play your life really carefully. Watch out for capital bolts and drones coming to this drone hole. It's always good to like leave one on and then another one on. Another wall that can also get is here. In my opinion, I think Throne could be attacker sided, but if there's no smart play, no hard breaching play, then it's defender sided, obviously. But if you really have a coordinated attack, Throne could be really easy to take. Just like in the last 30 seconds, when you're defending this, people are gonna have to come through this. They're gonna have to check angles here and here. That's where it becomes defender sided. But when you have this wall open, or any one of those two, Throne becomes yours unless someone's hiding right here. But that's when, you know, you gotta figure out how to deal with those roamers. This is also not, you can't break above this, but you can also break above this. Buck can go from above and all that, so holding back here is kind of risky when there's a buck, but that's why you just camp in this corner right here and you hold an angle onto this door. If they get this wall open, they have to hard turn you, but if you die from someone there should be an immediate refrag, or your team is just not watching anything. Otherwise, play time, and then you can also make shots right here. Again, if you do not have Cade, use Maestro, some sort of utility. I know those operators aren't sometimes the most fun to play because you're not using Jaeger and running around, but you know, he's going to become a 2-speed soon, so rip Jaeger mains. Basically, in my opinion, on this map, you can win easily on defense if you just get creative with your utility and be smart with your gunplay. There's a lot of doorways, and you can really catch someone off guard if you just, you know, have the upper hand on them and try to run this map as much as you can. But that's how you basically defend Throne. You just try to trick these walls as much as you can while your roamers, you know, shooting from top dragon. Just waste a lot of time. The main, the best way to win the site is to obviously kill everybody. But if you can get the attackers to waste a lot of time in having to funnel through a doorway, once that happens, there's literally a million crossfires. They'll get fried. So let's move on to Bunk and Daycare. We're actually going to use Goyo. Now, I know probably in the future, Goyo is probably going to get nerfed, but as of right now, the TCSG is also getting down to 55 damage, which is still going to be a two shot to anybody, but, you know, damage drop off. Nitro impacts is a personal preference, but be careful with his ammo. His ammo capacity is not that large, so making these rotates can really burn up like almost half of your ammo. Reinforce off these two walls. It's really dependent about right here. You can either make head height holes That way you can see all the way down. You can even make bullet holes if you want to. Like, look at this. Boom. I see all the way down into yellow. Maybe that was a bad one. Look, I can see all the way down into yellow. And whoever comes up those, you can do that. Be careful with those windows. I feel like these windows are very underrated. If you have like a BB on here, dude, like it's kind of game over. Watch out for rotates right here. You can also make a rotate here, and you can see into arcade. Main Goyle places I like to put is you can get a Jaeger ADS right here. You can decide to put one in here, but really where you're playing at, I like to get creative with shields. Yes, it's the meta, blah blah blah. You can hate me for using shields, but like, it's really fun to use like your utility and kind of just like get creative with it. I want you guys to get more creative with utility instead of just running people for their guns. Run people for their utility and get better with those guns. That's how you become a better player, by learning how to adapt to a lot of different situations and operators. That way, you know, you kind of predict the enemy almost, right? This is a weird shield. You can, if you want. I don't recommend holding this alone, but you could if you want. Watch out for your back as well. A good Goyle spot, if you are Wamai, I will upload a stream highlights video of me actually doing a Wamai shot on this, and it'll work pretty good. You can also face it. If it faces like this and you have Jaeger devices and like Wamais, you just stack them, and it's a big time waster. And by the time they get the shield open, they've used 3 stuns, 2 grenades, 2 Zophias, and 2 ash charges. It's like it's crazy over 1 Goyle shield, and once they blow it up, boom, it's blown up. But then they're not even in sight, you know. So like learning how to play utility burner in this meta, especially. I know you guys probably watch Braxton. Braxton said this is info, like information meta, but I think it's slowly becoming a utility meta. No, that's a good video. That's a good video idea. Also, this is also a good placement right here. Now you're done. Now you play these shields. Now be careful. Yes, these shields can blow up, but you want to play them like a normal shield. If they're about to blow this up, keep your distance a little bit. Always keep your distance with Goyle shields, maybe like a few feet apart, maybe like this. Just know when to use it right. And if you're going up at IQ is not going to do anything. But if you're going as a Zoe and she spots you, I would recommend backing up a little bit and getting ready to disengage the shield, because then, you know, utility for utility. So that's basically how you defend this site. You make a rotation right here. You play in the back. People can also fun in from this doorway, so that's why you want to just get creative, man. Honestly, make the defenders have to push you. Like that sounds really obvious, but like, people are pushing attackers alone, and that just costs them the round. If you can learn how to play the game, or as a defender, you're defending an objective, you have to make the attackers play your game. The reason attackers win is because they make them play your game, or their game, by killing people or getting the wall open. Once they get that hard breach wall open, the site slowly becomes defender or attacker sided. So that's why opening up a wall is super important. I did explain me attacking on Themepark a few times, so if you guys want to check out a live commentary, I will put it in the card right above you. But we're going to win the last one. I'm not going to go over drug, just because drug is just you shouldn't be going there in the first place, because it's a very open site to hold, and there's a lot of ways you can get picked off. But you know, it's not a bad site, but these sites are a lot better to defend, as they're kind of like the top 3. You want to reinforce off this wall. It's personal preference if you want to open this up and play it, but remember, attackers can also get on top of the stairs. If you do not know how to get on top of this balcony, super simple. Like you can't just vault over it. You have to jump onto this right here, and then boom, and then you're on top of the balcony. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that, but we will see. You want to reinforce off these 2 walls. Please don't leave the site and not reinforce in ranked. You're going to frustrate a lot of people, and it's going to cost you rounds. So please reinforce before you go run around and spawn peek. Like, you have a full 45 seconds. Just hold up to a wall, check your phone. I don't know, dude. It takes like 10 seconds to reinforce 2 walls. Get those two. So where you're going to be playing as smoke, I think everybody should learn how to play smoke. If you don't know how to play smoke, then you're going to be your defense, you have some issues. You gotta learn how the smoke is one of the most dynamic and really good operator to master. If you can master or even like know how to play smoke, because one, you should know how to be when to be passive, when to be aggressive. 2, he stays on site sometimes, and 3, he's a pretty fun operator to use. He has a shotgun that can kill people from like this range, an SMG 11 that's crazy fast fire rate and can like kill everybody. It's a shred machine, and you have 30 smoke grenades. You can waste 30 seconds. So when it comes to 30 seconds, that's what I don't really main smoke that much, but I love smoke. And once the last 30 seconds, 40 seconds come around, that's when the game gets most fun for me. Just knowing like, all right, dude, I have the upper hand. My utility is not gonna come alive. A good shield place is to always put them in like awkward spaces, you know. Put them in spaces where, like, you know, like a no man's land. For example, no one's gonna stand right here and hold an angle, you know, sometimes, maybe sometimes, but like no one's gonna like actually like play the position, because you can get, you know, there's no backup for you and you're open. Maybe like putting a shield right here, or like putting a shield facing that no man's land, if you will, then it will help out. You cannot, I wouldn't recommend facing this way, but if you lose a site one time, then I would recommend playing off that. And a good spot for the shield is also to play, if you want to play an anchor spot, you don't really know the map that well, put the shield right here, play smoke, play Goyo, play Wamai. Honestly, anyone with a shield, Ella, if you want, I don't care that much. You have your shotgun over here. If they're pushing this wall, then if they run in, you pre-fire them. If they come in here, you should have a teammate in this. Also, you're supposed to make a rotation to smoke, my bad. Always make rotations on the opposite side of where doorways are. You always want to have rotations, so where there's like a reinforcement or like some sort of solid cover in the middle, that way you can pick from both sides. If you open it up like the rotation right here, then you kind of like, you have eyes into the whole site, and it's not really, it kind of defeats the purpose of a rotation hole sometimes. Also, you want to make one right here. The reason is like, oh wait, but you just said it was open right here, but having one doorway sometimes is really like hard. So like maybe, because maybe a rotation hole will give an extra angle for some people, but it's just how it is. You just have to really play the game enough to know where all the rotations are, but they are known by default. So I hope you guys did enjoy this defender sided tutorial. I hope I explained some points of what you guys should be knowing. Two things you can take away from this video is that, one, the information meta is slowly dying and it's more utility. Two, learn how to use operators for their abilities and not for their guns. I think that's slowly becoming a thing. People are picking TCSG and not even using Cade's, you know, like stuff like that, you know, like Jaeger. I mean, Jaeger's ADS is kind of like quote unquote overrated. Like there's not a lot of like skill to use Jaeger. You just run around and kill everybody. But like if you can get creative with Wamai and like knowing like the defaults, then I think you'll become a lot better player. If I did miss anything, if you guys want anything more explained, I'm live on Twitch every day, and I post on Instagram daily, TikTok daily if you want to see some Siege memes. I'll leave it all in the description, but hey, I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and have a good day. And I'll probably doing I have videos every day, guys. Like, it's crazy, like daily videos. The only times I don't upload is just when I'm, you know, not from the PC. But thank you and have a good day.